Well, luckily, I have a little bit of time under my belt where I actually lived during the dot-com bubble, and I actually lived through the Lehman and Bear crisis, and so I know those are very painful events. And so one could equate, obviously, and I think that's been done time and time again, that this is our Lehman moment, this is our dot-com moment. I think if I've seen enough time in digital assets over the last 5 to 6 years, we really haven't had that nuclear fallout. We haven't had that moment in time where there's this absolute havoc, and there's just nothing out there that's complete nuclear bomb being dropped, and we haven't really experienced that yet. We had 2018, obviously, quote unquote crypto winter. We had March of 2020, which was very painful during the height of the pandemic. But we really haven't had that moment where we've had that pets.com moment where everything, all sentiment on the internet was totally negative. We haven't had that moment in terms of Lehman and Bear, where sentiment on the private market, on the financial markets, was at its absolute lowest. We haven't had that. As I said at the beginning, when Michael asked me the question, Bitcoin has actually held up, albeit during bankruptcies, defaults, certain centralized entities, holding off withdrawals. Bitcoin, as one of its benchmarks out there, has held up. So we haven't had that moment of absolute havoc, of that nuclear fallout. And maybe we don't, but maybe we do.